it's time for Mr. Tact. That is my response to a tweet. My response to a tweet. And the tweet is, Trump should have defended the president's religion. Or just defended the president because he would want the same thing. Trump should have defended the president's religion. Or just defended the president because if he's the president, he would want the same thing. Wow. This one, like I said, this is where I earned my stripes. But here's my response. Let's say for the record that Obama's this all-American Christian president that supports the Constitution and its amendments, freedom of speech, the Second Amendment rights, freedom of assembly. Stop laughing. Stop. Stop laughing. Everybody, stop laughing. Let me get finished. Let me get through this. Supporters of families, all lives matter, President. I said stop laughing. Right to privacy, 3 branches of government, anti-racist, the consummate commander-in-chief, supporter of our troops, and who has pledged allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all kind of president. All I can say is this. Obama, you must have fell and bumped your head. Or either you think we fell and bumped our head. Everything that I just said, if I was to take as an assumption that you have done everything opposite to that. Everything you've done is contrary to that. You have over 20 statements in your support of Islam. How many statements have you made in support of America as it stood when you took the oath to be its president? All of your liberal type things have just threw to waste everything that you should stand for as a president. You're no far equal than anything I've ever seen in my life. I mean, equal packs of sugar is saying, dang, I want to be saccharine. I mean, equal sugar don't even want to be equal anymore. That's how unequal you are. You're totally against constitutional authority, and you're supposed to be a scholar of the Constitution. A dissent against you is tantamount to treason in your book. Islam, see, this is the thing, Mr. President. Your daddy was a Muslim, your grandfather was a Muslim, you was raised in Muslim countries, you went to Muslim schools, and so if I was to give you credit as a Christian, the fondness that you have for Islam is what's overtaking all of your judgment as a Christian. If you were raised by wolves, a person will have a fondness for wolves. You were raised by Islam, so I can understand you having a fondness for it. But as far as giving you all the credit as an American president and as a Christian, sorry, sir, you must have bumped your head. Or you think we did. You're breaking families apart. The welfare state is times 50 in your book. The criminal justice system only applies to the people who are speaking out against you. People who are speaking out against Islam, people that are speaking out against homosexual marriages, those are the ones that the justice system is for. You won't have nobody investigate someone erasing servers and they're trying to be the president. The NSA is your own personal black book. The supporting of criminals through moves like Black Lives Matter and sending delegates to a Mike Brown funeral. This is a criminal who got shot trying to beat up a police officer, law enforcement, that swore to even protect you in all of your, let me be generous, confusion. You don't send nobody to their funerals. Nobody from your office. You won't even send the mailroom clerk. But criminals get delegates coming to their funerals. We have never been more racist ever since slavery, when you Democrats was controlling slavery. And as far as the Pledge of Allegiance, you guys are doing everything you can to take under God, over God, because of God, and in God we trust, away from us. You believe that all we do is cling to our guns and our Bibles. If you're a Christian, why wouldn't you cling to your Bible? And it's obvious that you came from Chicago as a community organizer, so I wouldn't even be opposed to you clinging to your gun. Look at where you're from. You're not for the Second Amendment. You got gun control. Every time something happens, gun control. Somebody got shot with a slingshot the other day. You wanted to control guns. That slingshot has too many magazines in it or something. I don't know. But for a person that wants to say gun control, why don't you go gun control in Chicago? Because those jokers are out of control with guns. And the biggest one of all, families, supporting families. When you and your liberal friends and everybody that's with you is standing in the gap of shutting down people who are destroying families and chopping up the babies and making money. So the answer to the question, why should Trump have defended you and your Christianity? Here's why. Because you can't. You need all the help you can get, bruh. Donald Trump should have helped you out. Because you can't defend your Christianity. You need George Stephanopoulos to remind you that you said you was a Christian, or that you're running as a Christian. So Trump, you should have helped my man out, because he needs all the help he can get. He needs all the help he can get. Obama, I believe you must have bumped your head. Because I'm telling you, the American people, if they did back in 2007 and 8 when you was running, in the name of your great prophet, Jeremiah Wright. Not God bless Obama, God damn Obama. Because I'm telling you, dude, you need all the help you can get. But that was my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.